Guys, you know what? I take back all those mean things I've said about the British. The Brits are alright. They did something based a couple days ago. Something that I'm surprised I hadn't heard about until today. This is genuinely one of the funniest stories I've had the pleasure of covering in the realm of politics on my stream. How did I not hear about this in chat the other day, frankly? Like, how did you guys not know about it enough to be talking about it? Wait until you hear this headline. People who haven't heard it before are not going to believe it when they hear it. Youth activists release thousands of live crickets at anti-trans conference in London. The conference, which was hosted with opening remarks by J.K. Rowling, that's right, it's a Terf meeting, was put on by LGB Alliance, or Lesbian Gay Bi Alliance, an anti-LGBT hate group started by two straight people who lie publicly and claim they're gay. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff the UK's got going on over there in politics. A trans exclusionary organization. So scrolling onward. As anti-trans advocacy group known as LGB Alliance reportedly had its annual conference interrupted by thousands of unexpected guests on Friday in London. I love that. The guests being an orchestra of crickets. Journalist Michael Baggs posted a video of the incident to X. God damn it, they tricked me into saying it. Twitter. It's Twitter! A video of the incident to Twitter, writing, quote, "Someone released a box of crickets in the LGB Alliance conference hall. Alexa, play Despacito. Warning, scroll no further if you have any entomophobia." I guess if you don't like seeing lots of bugs, and I mean lots of bugs, though they are harmless, then warning, I suppose? So here's the original tweet that made this headline hit and go viral. I have a feeling this person might have been the one that released the crickets. I have a suspicion. Listen, guys, can I just say I think it's really funny that someone was like, okay, without hurting anyone or committing literal terrorism, how can I disrupt a massive gathering of mostly women? What could I do in a big room? Could I release some sort of agent that isn't harmful or illegal? Like, what could I do that would scare a group of I'll release a shitload of bugs. 'Cause, like, think about it. You know the majority of people here are women. The chairs are purple, for God's sakes. Whoever thought this up was a genius, because they were like, I'm willing to bet the majority of people in this audience are the type of person to scream and run at the sight of a bug, especially if it's a lot of bugs. That's why a lot of these chairs are empty, it would seem, despite J.K. Rowling headlining the opening statements of this. They're everywhere. They're bitches to catch, too. I've had a few crickets get into my house from my open back door, and they're so annoying to catch. Everyone's standing up. Oh, they're clearing out. Holy shit. I actually don't think anybody released the bugs. I actually think those bugs came from one of the most famous TERFs out there, J.K. Rowling. They actually came from J.K. Rowling. You guys know that, right? Don't you guys know that there's like some GoPro footage of the experience of what it's like to be J.K. Rowling's maid? This is J.K. Rowling's maid who recorded GoPro footage of their last visit to her mansion, and this is what happens when you catch her in the mold. When you catch her when she's when the rot is consuming.
All right, you little cocksucker, let's get down.
The bugs! See? It's J.K. Rowling's bugs. When J.K. Rowling enters a room, her bugs get out. You gotta keep yourself from getting attacked by J.K. Rowling's bugs. This is why you always bring a homemade flamethrower when you deal with J.K. Rowling, like when you're gonna talk to her. Not for her, but for the bugs she produces. You don't want to know where the bugs come from, guys. You don't want to know where the bugs come from. You don't want to know how she makes the bugs. Anyway, LGB Alliance, a hate group, was founded in 2019 as a trans exclusionary alternative to Stonewall, the largest LGBTQ plus advocacy organization in Europe. That is insane. The largest quote-unquote LGBTQ plus advocacy organization in Europe is an anti-trans hate group. Good God. Anti-trans activist Jamie Reed was reportedly about to speak when the bugs were dumped. According to tweets, J.K. Rowling spewed her bugs. Reed was a former caseworker at Washington University Transgender Center who has since pivoted to becoming a whistleblower, quote-unquote, speaking out about the supposed harm of gender-affirming care for youth. Yeah, I get it. The pay at those clinics is pretty low. The conference also hosted an opening message by none other than Mother Terf J.K. Rowling, who was met with applause when she stated during her remarks that lesbians don't have penises. The anti-trans author has since taken to X condemning the noble cricket soldiers. Quote, did any of those releasing insects in an attempt to sabotage at Alliance LGB conference have a split second of sanity in which they thought... Wait, hold on.
Did any of those releasing insects in an attempt to sabotage the Alliance LGB conference have a split second of sanity in which they thought, am I in fact proving every critic of gender identity ideology right? Is trying to disrupt a meeting of gay people a tad homophobic?
Ma'am, these crickets are allies. I love that way of ending the paragraph. It appears that the activists behind the cricket chaos are Trans Kids Deserve Better, a UK trans rights group. On Instagram, the group posted a satirical video of someone in a cricket costume reporting the breaking news of the incident. Quote, our sources at the scene tell us that the talk by Jamie Reed on taking away trans healthcare was stopped by these brave bugs, with thousands of six-legged friends hopping about in protest, the reporter Cricket said. You see, there's nothing illegal about busing crickets to protest. It's completely legal. There is absolutely nothing illegal or criminal about busing crickets to protest. It's completely allowed. The crickets went on to say that while LGB Alliance claims to be harmless, they've opposed conversion therapy bans and platformed proud speeches about shutting down trans healthcare. Quote, who are they helping, the bugs said. Quote, with these crickets deciding to fight transphobia, many bugs are standing up for trans kids right now. Antennae held up high. Guys, the crickets are fighting for you. The crickets are pro-trans. In a separate statement posted to accompany the group's crowdfunding campaign, Trans Kids Deserve Better said 6 of us released about 6,000 crickets into hate group LGB Alliance's annual conference. I will say, I think that I hope they all had 1,000 crickets each and released them in different areas. Like they all split up and released them like to maximize the spread of cricketry. What is a group of crickets called, by the way? What is a group of crickets called? An orchestra? No way! Guys, it was an orchestra of crickets. In a separate statement posted to accompany the group's crowdfunding campaign, Trans Kids Deserve Better said that 6 of them released about 6,000 crickets into hate group LGB Alliance's annual conference. The result of the conference, if it had gone ahead as planned, would have been an acceleration of transphobic hate and misinformation, which drives much of the attack on our healthcare and our dignity, unquote. Last month, Trans Kids Deserve Better made headlines for establishing an encampment outside the London headquarters of the UK Department of Education demanding greater protections for trans students. Literally protesting for the safety of kids. That's completely reasonable. These crickets were based, guys. These crickets were absolutely based. I wonder if there's more videos of the crickets. Is there more video, or is that all we have? I want to see if we've got videos of it.
We got a live one.
The fucking Bort of the Boreal Valley theme starts playing. Fucking Dark Souls music.
Oi, you got a license for those crickets?
Oh my god, they're having to vacuum them up. They're everywhere. Dude. You know there were women screaming when they realized they had crickets on them, dude. Mind you, I feel I should let you guys know, crickets are absolutely harmless. These ones in particular, these are meal crickets. Completely harmless. You buy them from pet stores to feed to reptiles and snakes and stuff like that, and like lizards and whatnot. They're completely harmless. They don't even bite. The worst they could do is poop on someone, I guess. I suppose someone could be allergic to them. Worst case scenario, but like, it's a cricket. There's crickets outside. They'd be just as likely to have an allergic reaction going outside where there are crickets walking in the grass. You know, it's like, at that point, it's like you can't really, like, that allergy, you can't claim someone was like committing assault by exposing someone to a cricket. But yeah. Yeah, people tried to say they were a health hazard despite them being clearly bought at a pet store. You know, considering the cardboard shit they have there to eat and live on that you get from the pet store when you buy crickets. Whoa! What just autoplayed? What the hell, website? UK fucking news website? You can't autoplay something that contains scenes that some viewers may find distressing. A completely unrelated story just autoplaying. I hate when news websites do that, dude. It really does upset me. Yeah, man. What can I say? Looks like the crickets are allies. It looks like crickets have joined the trans rights movement. Absolutely fantastic news. They're going to be fantastic help in the fight against transphobia. So go ahead and give a salute to our comrades, the crickets. You know, we're fighting the good fight together. Fuck transphobia. Both humans and crickets have agreed on something finally, for the first time in the history of this planet. Besides maybe that grass is nice, who knows. Anyway, with that said, I know this is a bit of a shorter segment, but I figured it would be fun to cover. There's not much to talk about other than how absolutely hilarious this is and how based it was to have happened. So with that said, if you found this entertaining, educational, or just downright enjoyable, consider dropping a like. Every thumbs up, totally free, really does go a long way to help my channel and the algorithm no matter what you leave it on, whether it be live stream VODs, or videos. And of course, consider commenting too, as it compounds the support and benefit of your likes and really does mean a lot to me. And hey, perhaps even consider subscribing and ring the bell icon and turn on all notifications so YouTube also tells you when I go live and upload new videos. I really do appreciate it. Maybe even follow my social medias linked down below in the description if you want to see more from me on other platforms too, and even join my fan Discord linked in the description as well. It's the main hub of my fan base and community, totally free to join, and I host game events, call-in streams, and watch parties there, as well as announcing all my new uploads and streams there too. So if you don't want to miss anything and you want to be a part of the core community, make sure to join that as well. I really hope to see you there. Finally, if you want to support me financially, you can do so by donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or supporting me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Patreon, or buying merch at the Streamlabs link down below. But hey, it really does help a lot. It helps to keep the lights on and a roof above my head here at the Xander Hall studio, so I really appreciate it. But regardless of how you support me, even if you're just a lurker, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you again.